Okay. So when you give something to another person, whether material or in service, a psychological response happens within you. A warm, fuzzy feeling creeps in and helps you make sexy time with your happiness. Your brain releases pleasure endorphins, including oxytocin, which lowers stress, and oxytocin makes you feel more connected to others, which is why good deeds are often paid forward. The greatest gift to yourself is a gift to someone else. Pay it forward. Awesome.
Oh, I love that. Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna pass this over to my daughter-in-law because
Okay.
she really wanted to come to the virtual party. So I'm gonna
Okay.
pass her name is Stevie. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hi.
How are you?
Good
Well,
and
I'm
you?
glad you're able to join.
Thank you.
We love to uplift each other and just bring some positivity because we're just amazing beings and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. All right. I'm going to keep making the announcement as you ladies hop on. If you don't know, for this party, it is for women only, 18 and older, so no babies, no men. And if you have a lot going on in the background, go ahead and keep yourself muted. We don't mind a little laughter and interaction, but we are recording this session. And so we would really love to be able to share the video without it sounding too choppy, right? Like we had too much going on. All right, Haley, did you want me to pull a card for you?
Yes, she does.
Okay. All right. So your card says, instead of searching for happiness, I create happiness. Up to this point, you may have aimlessly floated through life searching for happiness. You tried Googling cat videos, binge drinking, occasionally narcotics, strange sex, and even reality television. You tried to find the answers by asking your teachers, religious influences, coworkers, family, and friends. Dude, you have been searching for thrills and not happiness. Happiness is not something you can find, it's only something you can create. So close your eyes and visualize how your life looks when you are truly happy. What step can you take today to move toward your vision?
Okay.
Wow, I'm feeling hot over here. That was amazing. That was amazing. Okay, somebody said, please pull me your card. Okay, and then this is the last one because we're gonna get started. Okay. Okay, this one says, I'm stopping all my troubles by popping my bubbles. I'm one with my vision because I act the part. There is only one bubble between you and your exciting maniac visions. The size of the bubble depends on how much space you allow it to occupy. The more you let distractions, fear, and resistance gremlins bloat your bubble, the more distorted your view becomes. If only you knew the magic that awaits you on the other side, you would have popped that bubble a long time ago. So the shortest distance between you and your vision is believing that you already have it and performing the part. When you play the role of your vision, there is no room for the space in between. Go ham and pop it like it's hot. Yes. All right, it is that time and we have much to share. So I'm going to share with you. My name is Carol, also known as Queen C on Facebook, and it's kind of my alter ego, okay? So I've been in the Pure Romance partnership, because we have a new term, right? With partnership for a year now. So this is my anniversary. Celebrate with me, ladies. Woo! So I'm a mother of sometimes 10. Why did I say 10? Because I'm a blended family and some of them are grown and left the house, but we have 6 left, okay? I have a husband and a dog. And why am I messing around with Pure Romance? Why? Because I really resonated so well during COVID with hopping on to a virtual party. And I couldn't imagine how those 2 words could go together, right? Someone says, hey, hop on this party with me on Zoom. Zoom and party. I've just never heard that go together, right? So I hop on the party and there's this amazing hostess there. She is now my sponsor, of course, right? And we're on there laughing. And it got to the point where she said, you know, ladies, I can't tell you to go home because you're already there, but you do have to get off my Zoom. So we drank wine and we laughed and we talked and I learned so much. I said, wait a minute, this is nothing like the passion parties or what we call sex toy parties that I've ever heard of before. And surely if someone told me that's what it was, I probably wouldn't have hopped on, right? However, I found that this company has so much content that I felt I would be missing out if I hadn't got involved. And boy, was I right. So we have amazing founder and co-founder. So if you don't know who Patty Brisbane is, she's dearest to my heart and many others because she took what became, she really seen the bigger vision. Many of us women needed help with our wellness and we didn't have a safe place to have a discussion about these things. And I didn't know how much between the medical industry and other things that there was such a gap between women really getting the help that we needed. And so this wasn't something that was about someone else. It resonated with me and many women that I know. So I thought, well, how could I learn this and not share that with others? So it's far more than just a little side hustle, but even though mama likes that cash, okay. But the experience that I have sharing with the other ladies, and it's a constant learning process. So within that, my personal business has expanded. I'm a plant-based caterer, and I'm able to apply all this wonderful knowledge and business knowledge, right, to my other business. And Pure Romance is like, it's my hobby, it's my side gig, it's my freedom, it's my safe place. And I want you all too to find your niche. So many women join for so many different reasons. And that's my story. That's my story. And I'm glad you all were able to take out time from your busy schedules to hop on here. And without further ado, we are going to party. So I hope you have something cool to drink because it's happy hour. Refresh yourselves. Have a drink of your choice. And if it's alcohol, we like that too, right? All right. So we are going to start with one of our hydrating conditioning shave creams, okay? So for those of you who shave, those of you who wash your hair, this is your go-to right here. You can get it. It is called, this one is Love Story. Now I'm gonna tell you, we have a bath line that I'm gonna show you all together, but this is Coochie, okay? And when you hear somebody say, I use Coochie, I have Coochie, let me see your Coochie, what kind do you have? This is it, okay? It's made with ingredients that are safe for our bodies, because you know, the companies that make all the ingredients with parabens, which affect our hormones, you can find them at the dollar store and Walmart and other places. But here we go. We have a company that values what we put in our feminine ingredients, right? So this can be used for males. It can be used for females. It can be used for your hair and anywhere you shave. Your pubic hairs, your legs, your underarms, all that, right? So one of my favorites is Love Story. Now, it could be Truly Sexy Flirt for you. It could be Dirty French. What about Pink Prosecco? Sweet Fantasy. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because we're gonna show the whole bath line and there's more, okay? So you can get your good shave on, you can condition your hair, and then we're gonna have our skinny dip. Now, what is skinny dip? Skinny dip is your 2-in-1. It's your bubble bath and shower gel. Okay. Now, how many of you know of buying soap that's pH balanced for your private area, for your vagina, for your vulva, right? Because we're not washing our vagina with this. We're gonna wash the vulva, the outside, right? Okay. So we can use this same soap for our whole body, head to toe. Okay. And not have a problem afterwards. So Skinny Dip also comes in those wonderful fragrances, Sweet Fantasy, Honey and Gold. Maybe you'll get some of the other ones, Oak and Amber, Titan. We're going to keep going. But this Skinny Dip is very safe. And the wonderful part about it is, you know, when you wash up and you have some natural soaps and you can't tell if you're really lathering and cleaning yourself. Yeah, this bubbles up and make you feel all good. And then you don't have to feel bad about using some chemicals on your body, right? And using things that are going to alter your hormones and have you thrown off. No rashes here. So then you get out of the shower. So now you're smelling really good. We got to put on our lazy lotion because, you know, we're very busy, right? We don't have time to oil up and lotion up all the time. So that's when we use our hydrating body oil. And this is also known as Body Dew. Now this right here is a lifesaver. It's not all greasy and oily, but you spray it on like a mist, okay? And you rub it in, and you're going to smell amazing now. So now you can keep going. You don't even have to dry off with the towel. Just spray your lazy lotion on. You're going to hydrate your skin. Now you can keep going. You might have to get dressed in a hurry. Maybe somebody's knocking on the door. Maybe you have a little one pulling on your leg. Maybe your dog's licking your leg. I'm just saying. So you have your hydrating body oil on. You put this on. You're glistening. You smell good. Now, when you smell good and you're feeling refreshed, doesn't that just like heighten the mood a bit? You know what I'm saying? Yes, absolutely. So now you can slide on those clothes, maybe in a hurry, maybe really lax. Oh my goodness, everyone's out the house. I'm going to sit on the couch for a minute, but now you smell good and feel good. Well, throughout the day, you may get hot. You may get really hot. You might get sweaty. You want to maintain that freshness. Pure Romance got it for you, and it's called Kiss. So you're going to put on some Kiss. And I have the whole Love Story set because this stays in my purse. You see how short the little bottle is? It can be in your purse, in your car. You get in the car and you say, got to get the girls in those special spaces, right? So the wonderful thing about Kiss, it's a light body splash with an alluring scent, okay? It has white tea and green tea extracts in it that provide you with a level of freshness. So this is like your Febreze for the body. Don't tell everybody, just, you know, put it on and you won't get the smelling musty and all the sweat and all that in between getting back home or you're out and about. So it's summertime and this is one of my favorites. And if you put it in the refrigerator and then pull it out and spray it on, now you have this cool, refreshing feeling. If you haven't tried Kiss, you're missing out. And guess what, ladies? I forgot to tell you about this dynamic set right here. When you have your hydrating body oil on, it's going to protect you from the pesky mosquitoes and everything. So while you're out at the evening concerts and enjoying your walk along the lake or sitting on your back patio, you don't have to worry about all the bite marks on your legs because the mosquitoes don't want any. You smell good to some, but the mosquitoes are going to run away. And it's full of those wonderful pheromones. So did you know that our products could be are filled with wonderful pheromones that can impact you and others around you. So maybe you're feeling like, today. You not only have taken that nice shower and you're wearing your lazy lotion or your kiss, and you have all those refreshing pheromones going, it's going to take on a unique scent to your body's pH, okay? And then it's going to make you feel great. And then also those around you that smell it. So if you work customer service, you can now have an impact on everybody else. They might just think you smell good, but you might be working on somebody's attitude at the same time. So we have so many bath and body products, and I can't show you them all. So we're going to move into another category. Is everybody still with me? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I got my props, ladies. So we are going to get into meeting Queen. So we're going to slide down to a different area of the body. And this is Queen, our velvety vulva, okay? And so Queen is here to help you visualize, in case you have not gotten a mirror and look downstairs and know what it looks like between your legs. We're going to first give you an idea what's going on, so then you'll take that look, right? Or you'll look more often. So no one vulva is made alike, right? And so right behind this clitoral hood, we have the clitoris. So we know this little doorbell right here often as a clitoris, but it has such a major job. Okay, so in the sexual arousal process, we have 8,000 nerve endings that's sitting behind that clitoral hood. Okay, it's back here. And when we have increased blood flow, this gets larger, and all these glands that are in the background, okay, they enlarge. So that happens during foreplay, or when all those wonderful things that use our senses take place. So maybe you have some nice music playing, maybe it's lighting, maybe it's a sensual touch, maybe it's kissing. Those things bring an increased blood flow. So we're much different than men. We're a little more complicated, okay? So men, they can look at something and wow, the arousal process takes place immediately. Well, women, we're going to warm up our oven before we bake our cake, okay? And that's okay. So warm your oven. It takes at least a good 15 minutes. Now, some of us might move a little quicker than others, but it doesn't make anything wrong with it. It's okay. So take your time warming your oven, okay? So when that clitoral hood is pulled back, you now have time for a little action. You don't want any action with this warm oven without our Just Like Me. So we have our Just Like Me lubricant here. So even though our body does create natural bodily fluids, when you have a lot of friction going on, especially more than 1 or 2 or 3 minutes worth, that fluid needs a little assistance, and it's Just Like Me. So you're going to use a very small amount, like this. You'll see what it looks like. It's nothing like KY jelly if you have KY PTSD, okay? It is very smooth. It mimics the body's natural fluids, okay? And after minutes, moments, and extended time of friction and vaginal play, whether it's with yourself or with a partner or with your toy, guess what? It has a re-wetting feature. So you don't have to keep putting goo gobs of this Just Like Me on you. This will last you a while, okay? And best part, it comes flavored. So if you need an oral favor down there and you have some other action going on, it doesn't have to cut it out. The best part about Just Like Me is it's preventing you from having micro tears. Did you know? Did you know that constant friction down there without the proper lubrication is causing small micro tears? Have you ever gotten up and you walk like you just finished riding a horse? Yeah, those are those micro tears telling you that, oh, it kind of hurt, right? And guess what also can happen? Now those micro tears are cuts that are open for infection. So you get unnecessary urinary tract infections, you can get vaginitis, you get all these different things, and you're asking your doctor, what did I do wrong? Lubrication, you didn't have your protection on. Okay, we sell different kinds, but you have your sugar glazed donut and you have your original, and then we sell some other lubricants, but you all got to get in there and check out that catalog, right? This is just the beginning. I'm just scratching the surface. Okay, ladies, make sure I'm keeping up with my stuff, right? Okay, so we have some enhancements. So now our oven is warm, we're feeling good, we're smelling good. We're possibly our better selves in this moment, right? Some of us like to do oral favors, and you don't want to miss out on this great head with pink strawberry flavor, right? Because what's better? A good, you put it back here in your throat like this, right? And get you all ready. So we can't be gagging while we snacking, right? So this is for those who choose, right? This is great for those oral flavors that will help oral favors, excuse me. Yep, oral flavors, there we go. This will help you with your gag reflex. So you want to put that on the back of the tongue, and then you can get busy and get your action going, right? But I got something for you. We got some of us that's like, some of us love it, and some of us like, yeah, not so much. This is a chore. So hold on, I got something for you too. We got some other flavors. We got our whipped, right? So whipped is your creamy lubricant. This is for your male partners, okay? They need something much thicker than just like me. I told you we're not one and the same. They need something thick and creamy because their pores just suck it all up, right? So you want to put this on, and it comes in maple sugar, vanilla cupcake, and now a rainbow sherbet, okay? So while you're busy and your head is going, right? We got another trick for you. You can't do all the work, right? Just keep your head going. And we have this guy over here helping do all the work. And you can go this way, and they're like, oh my goodness. And you're like, yeah. Just keep the sound effects going. I usually introduce this one without them even seeing and knowing, because why? Then they'll be wondering what's going on. But when it's like this, they'll feel what's going on. So this is your Get a Grip. Now, if you've gotten one of our kits, you have one of these. You got Get a Grip. Man, you're missing out. It comes double-sided. There is texture on one side and smooth on another. It's easy to work with, ladies, okay? So you introduce this with your back turned or under the covers or however you have to do it, but you go ahead and have all those flavors going, and you can either use this as a starter or a finisher. Okay, so one great part is it has a nice suction. And look here, it slips on so easy. As long as you're using that whipped thick lubricant, because other than that, you're going to hurt somebody. You're going to blame it on us. Okay, so every size fits, ladies, okay? And you're going to slide this on, and it's going to work perfectly. So you're going to get things going so your jaws don't get too sore. Now you're not gagging. You can enjoy your evening, right? Save time for you, right? Get some other things going on in your direction. So this is your Get a Grip. So that is a toy for a male partner, right? We can't leave us out. I always recommend that you do something for you, something for your partner, and something for the both of you. There we go. You know what I'm saying? So off the top, that's 3 toys without even saying you might want a variety. So we talked about queen and the clitoris, right? So this next toy right here is one of the really, I think sometimes people really sleep on this, but this one is called opening act. Okay, so opening act is really key because of how versatile it is. It has a nice handle on it. You see with the gold, it's made with a nice fine silicone. If you have not had a chance, open up your boxes. Don't just wait for them to be sold. Open up your opening act. You got to open up at least one of them, right? And check it out. So opening act has so many different features. So opening act has 30 vibrating speeds and patterns. Okay. I mean, all different variations, pulsing patterns. Okay. It's really strong. It's the kind of vibration that you can use as a massager on your back. And you feel it move through your body, not like your phone where it just vibrates on the surface. You can feel it move through you. So this is great for discovering if you're lefty or righty. And I'm not talking about your hands. Haha. So we talked about the clitoris and all those 8,000 nerves. Well, sometimes, even though we have all those nerves there, we miss the spot. Okay. So you're either a lefty or a righty. With this tool, you can discover which one is your side. Okay. So you can use it just right there on the tip of the clitoris, or you can use this bulb end right here and slightly insert just enough so that you can straddle both sides of those nerves, okay? And usually your body favors the left or the right. Well, the great part with this thing is the diameter of it, it's gonna hit both at the same time. So guess what? You won't miss it. So this is great for exploration. You can use it externally, all on the outside as you gain comfort level, because we have ladies of all different ages and experience, right? This is a great way to just get comfortable. Sometimes just laying here, even on top of the clitoral hood, that vibration is great. It's wonderful. It is you want to make sure you use it with your lubricant, because we already talked about keeping that oven warm and having your lubricant first. It is water resistant and bath friendly, so maybe your discovery is in that private place, right? It's pretty quiet. You don't hear it. I love that, because if you're like me with a house full, you can have fun and everybody doesn't have to know at the same time. So it's pretty quiet and it does a lot of work. Okay. And I'm going to tell you one other secret. This can also be a partner toy, whether male or female, but the perineum area is an erogenous zone that's always missed. That's that space between your vaginal opening and before the anus. It's a piece of skin that's about this thick, right? Well, when you massage that area, it provides extra sensation. You've been missing out if you don't know about that. That's good for you or your partner, okay? A little extra action. The way the handle is, it makes it easy to reach. So when you're using this for yourself, if you're laying on your back, look how bendable this is. Very flexible. Yep, get to all those places, right? So opening act, don't sleep on this toy right here. This is good for so many different reasons, right? So then we talked about partners toys again, right? Because Get a Grip could be just for him. I mean, who knows? Because sometimes they enjoy it so much, you know, they're like, thank you, it's a wonderful gift, and they're gone on their way, right? Well, we have double feature. Double feature, it's a vibrator, and it has double rings. Anybody know what a C ring is for? No, not this kind of C ring. It is a constriction ring. So when you constrict the penis, it's going to hold that blood flow and that girth that we want to maintain, right? We want to hold on to it as long as we can. So when you put the rings on there, this is wonderful action. Oh my goodness, I love those emojis down there. All right, so it has a vibrator. So this can provide you sensation as well as your partner while you go for a ride. But it's easy to slip on. Of course, what type of lubricant are we going to use with a silicone toy on your partner? Definitely the thick one, right? Whipped. Comes in 3 different flavors. Big difference, ladies, okay? Please don't try to take a shortcut. Yeah, you're going to take a shortcut, all right. So you can use both rings on the penis, or you can use one ring on the penis and one on the scrotum, okay? If you can see how that goes. And it has wonderful vibrating patterns. It is water resistant. So if you're doing some fun things, you can use it that way. It's rechargeable. I forgot to tell you, ladies, hey, with both of these toys that I've shown so far, if you can charge your phone, you can charge your toys. They have a wonderful USB plug. So no batteries here. We do have some toys with batteries, but this has a USB charger, and all we ask is that you not use it with an iPhone charger or iPhone block, okay? Use another type of block. We're not trying to blow it out. We blow it out the other way, the other direction. Okay, so we have our double feature. Also comes in a wonderful, beautiful box, even though our packaging is changing, but double feature is a wonderful added couples toy, okay? Now, you can't have your toys without your cleaner. You have your cleansing mist here. It comes in a spray and it comes in a foam. All you gotta do is a squirt, squirt. You see that? You're gonna rinse it with some warm or hot water. And look, shake it out to dry. Woo! And then you got to run and slide it in this tote, because guess what? We don't know who's coming next, and we don't want to change the mood with our quick cleanup, right? So you can keep your spray on your nightstand, in your drawer, somewhere safe. But now every toy, so if you use a couple that night, you got to have a tote for every toy. And the wonderful part about this, you see how I threw this in the bag? Is the fabric is made with an antimicrobial fabric so that no growth, no bacteria can grow in here, okay? There's enough air and circulation for your toy to be safe and clean. Of course, we do recommend that every time you use it, you pull it out, you're gonna still clean it again, right? Okay, so you're gonna clean it before and after use, and that's what's gonna keep us safe. But this bag right here is also gonna protect your toy from the I went in a drawer nightmare. If you don't know, and you stick silicone together, they can heat up and look like they had an orgasm by themselves, or they'll just not work anymore. So don't do that with your wonderful favorite toy or investment, okay? Each toy gets its own tote. Deal? That's the disclaimer. And you have this wonderful fabric, so it's not just any tote. Isn't it beautiful though? It's nice and smooth. Everybody doesn't have to know what's in the magic bag. Okay. How are we doing, ladies? Is everybody keeping up? Okay. So I'm gonna do a little quick icebreaker before we get to the end. I'm gonna read a card for everyone, because everyone was not on here to get all the goodness that we started out with. Some of us got a head start, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pull a card for you ladies. It says, I am happy and free because I am me. Resistance gremlins sometimes surge in the form of insecurity. Unload your machine gun of confidence to defeat them. So when you believe in yourself, there is no need to convince others. Johnny might have bigger muscles and a sweet Fu Manchu, and Millie might have bathtubs full of Benjamins. But comparison is the thief of joy. Move forward with the confidence of a bare-ass toddler running around with his diaper on his head. When you love and accept your differences, the world will love and accept you. Confidence, ladies, right? I am happy and free because I am me. Let me see. So I'm going to have Queen share a little story with you. Queen wants you all to each know that Pure Romance is offering you not only the opportunity to partner with us, but to enhance your educational skill. Did you know that at this time, by signing on as a partner with Pure Romance, that you can take a course through the University of Indiana, Bloomington, where you can be a certified sexual health promoter and not at an additional cost? It's a 14-unit self-paced course where you can learn a lot of the wonderful things I learned today and shared with other women. It can help you have a different experience with your daughters, your nieces, maybe even your nephews. It can help you with the changing society and all the things that are present for us that we didn't get educated about as we were growing up. So you have an opportunity to do this. So make sure you talk to your sponsor about this opportunity. It's right on your COO. Even though there's a sexual wellness tab, there's also a course at the very bottom. You can register for this course and do this self-paced course, 40 hours done, and you'll get a certificate in the mail. Those are credentials that you can use in your life, and you can use it on your resume. And did I say free? Live alive, ladies. Don't miss this opportunity, as well as a way to buy the products for yourselves at least a 30% discount. Or you can use this as a way to make a means of another revenue stream to bring, whether it's paying for tuition for your school, maybe for one of your kids, maybe it's a certain project of something that you really wanted to do. Why not share this? You don't look at it like selling, because it didn't look like I was really selling to you all. I was pretty much sharing with you my experience. And all of these products, I've taken out time to learn about their benefits, their advantages, and how they can help other women. Just imagine that there's a woman out here with cancer, with vaginal dryness, that you can share the products with and can make her have one more happier day in her life. And that has happened in this company. It could be you on here listening to me, and it could be a loved one. Don't miss the opportunity to share. It's a sharing experience, and we really love for you all to become partners. And if you have any questions, talk to your sponsors. We always give an opportunity for you to come in, whether it's with a kit, and sometimes we even have our social sellers, okay? So sometimes the kit price changes, but come in. When you come in without the products, you still need to get some anyway. So you either get some when you first sign up, or you get some when you get in. Is it required? No. Does it change your experience? Absolutely. Because how are you going to share it with someone and you don't know what it smells like? You don't know what they taste like. You don't know how much you really love them. I'm just saying. So Queen wants you to know that there's a lot of vulvas out there that need your help, that need your care. Women are showing up at their gynecologists. They're washing with all types of things. They're running into all types of situations. And you could be that sister, that friend that can help someone from having that unpleasant experience by just sharing. I want to thank you all for hopping on this evening. And it's been wonderful. Everybody, yay, this is the fun part. Let me see. Can you unmute? Let me see.
Yes.
Yeah, I was able to.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I wanted you all to unmute and know that if you were on tonight, your what's the word? Your secret word to earn a prize is Patty Brisbane. Even if you misspell it, but that's the word. So if your sponsor happened to offer you a free gift, you had to stay till the end. And Patty Brisbane is the word, okay?
Okay.
And I'll type it in the chat just in case you couldn't hear me clearly. But Patty Brisbane. She has a series and a podcast you should follow called Sex Care is Self-Care. Great info. I believe every 2 weeks she uploads a new video.
Where did you get Queen from?
Queen, I was able to buy on Etsy, but it has its own site called the Wondrous Vulva Puppet.
Okay.
Wondrous Vulva Puppet. And they have some other different ones. The clitoris, I was able to buy also on Etsy. One of the little things broke off, but it comes with a stand. So you can use these as visuals sometimes when you have your table set up.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Queen comes in a beautiful little pouch, so it's easy to store, and so far so good. It's been a great teacher too for youth or even young ladies, some that even have had children. This was very, very helpful.
Right.
All right, any other questions before we go, ladies? Because I'm gonna cut off the recording.
Dr.
Nope,
Lawanda,
sounds good.
All right. Thank you, ladies. You have a wonderful, wonderful time. It's been a pleasure. And I hope to see each of you again. Maybe in
Thank you,
Atlanta.
Carol. You did a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.